Hello and welcome to podcast episode number 1. I'm Scott Hamilton, aka ROCKFILE, and I thought for the first one I would do a introduction, let you know who I am and why I'm, I guess, qualified to do this kind of thing. I grew up in the outskirts of Atlanta in the suburbs. I went to school in South Georgia at a college where I got to be on the college radio station very quickly. I fell in love with it. I had actually played radio when I was a little kid. Used to record cassettes for people, and I would talk between the songs and give them to them. So, and I actually, turns out, had an uncle in talk radio. So anyway, it was kind of in my blood, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought maybe I'd be an MTV VJ. This was the early 80s, so, that was kind of a thing. But I got on the college radio station, worked there for 2 years, became the music director, and then a local pop station offered me a real job. Money. Wow. So I became a night guy and a music director and moved up a little bit. And then a friend of a friend, how it works in radio. Somebody says, hey, you want to come? And boom. So I got into the rock world and kind of stayed there. Although I have programmed just about every kind of format of radio. I've lived all over the United States and the Caribbean. I spent 4 years on Grand Cayman Island. So anyway, for the last 7 years, I've done 2 online streaming stations. My idea was to introduce people to what's new in rock music. One station is kind of a hard rock station. The other is a progressive rock station. And they are very much geared towards 21st century rock. There are tons of classic rock stations out there. Everybody's doing a great job. But I felt the need that, if we don't find the new classics now, what are we going to be listening to 20 years from now? So that's kind of what we do on ROCKFILE Radio. They're free to listen to. You can stream them anytime from the website, rockfileradio.com. They're also on TuneIn. I'd also like to take this time to let you know that I'm not exactly in a hermetically sealed room. I have 2 little dogs and a cat that share this space with me, so if you hear a clickety-clack of nails or the occasional bark or yelp, that's just part of the fun here at ROCKFILE Studios. So anyway, long story short, I've got getting into podcasting because it's a natural extension of my radio career. I uploaded over the weekend about 36 interviews, and I'm going to be adding to that. I have a lot of interviews from the past few years I've done. And going forward, I'm going to be doing podcast reviews of music, reviews of movies, my opinions on things, just things you can download and listen to for those who are into podcasting. I'm already starting to have a lot of fun with this idea, and we're going to be on iTunes. We're already on Spotify. We're already on some of the other streaming services, and you can get links to all this stuff on my website, therockfile.com. So thank you for listening. I'll keep this introduction short. I hope this gives you a little introduction to what I'm into. I am a lifelong music addict. I love the classics. I'll pull out a Pink Floyd album or a Zeppelin album every once in a while, but I'm very much into getting new stuff every week. That's why I have the radio stations. I'm going to bring back my Progress show, which was an hour-long progressive rock show of what's new out there. We're going to have some fun with this podcasting thing, so thanks for being on board from the beginning. Anyway, I'm Scott Hamilton. I am the ROCKFILE. That is also the website, therockfile.com. Check me out at rockfileradio.com. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Matter of fact, we tweet every single song we play, if you want to know what's going on there. And all sorts of other social media. Instagram. My dogs even have an Instagram page if you want to check out the Archer Files. So anyway, thanks for listening to the babble, and I very much appreciate your support. Thanks for listening.